Hello, everybody. Welcome in. I will be right with you. Let me get all signed in, make sure we are all on the right page and all that good stuff. There I am. Crazy hair and all. Okay. I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to say it. We're just going to move forward. I know I look rough today. I'm not feeling well, but I could not miss this opportunity to be with my besties. I have a great card for us today. I'm going to get this fake craft show started and then we can get on with our day. So hello. My name is Jessie Terrian. I'm an independent demonstrator with the company Stampin' Up. I'm located in sunny Las Vegas, and in my craft room, we do all things paper craft. Welcome in. I'm going to give it just a few minutes for my besties to find me. How is everybody doing today? Sound off when you get on. If you are joining me from YouTube, welcome. I am so happy to have you. If you have a good time, if you've learned something, go ahead and consider subscribing. That way you get notified every time I upload, which is at least 2 times a week right now. We use Stampin' Up! Products to make our cards, but if you go into the description section of the video, you can click on the link, which will take you to my Facebook page, which will have pictures of what I did that day in the video and the measurements. So I wanted to say that. And if you're interested in the products and you don't already have a demonstrator, so we have that. Oh, we have a whole bunch of people here. I just didn't know. Hi, Cheryl. Hi, Karen. Hi, Tammy. How's everybody doing? Hi, Mom. How you doing? Can you hear? You have sound. Okay, good. So just to maybe sign out and come back in. Maybe someone could type that to Karen for me. When I very first signed on, I signed on like a minute early, but it didn't actually sign in. So I was a crazy person, just like talking in my craft room. Lily, go sit down. Sorry. Lily hears James cooking, so now she's going to be clicking around the craft room, distracting me the whole time. All right, here's the card I have for us today. It's super pretty. It's a bookbinder with a little extra feature. Very pretty. But when I colored it, I got so into the coloring and I grabbed what I thought would work. And then when I compared it, it's not quite the right hue. It's like a little bit more peachy than pinky, like the cover. So we're going to fix that. And we're not going to talk about this one. I like it to match. Okay. Oh, now I'm frozen. You love it, Sherry? Yay! Okay, so we're going to use the Lovely Garden Suite this week. And I know how much... Let me sign out. Back in. Facebook always freezes me on the most interesting of like facial expressions and stuff. Half the time I look like I'm having a stroke. It's great. It's very good. All right, I'm going to flip down so we don't have to see all this. And close your eyes if you get seasick. Oh my gosh. I am super sensitive to sound right now. Nobody knows why, but I was trying to edit my Blender Club the other day and cars kept going by, which were super loud. And every time the cars would stop, my husband's video game was like boom, boom, boom. I was going out of my mind. Anyway, so here is the close-up of the card. I did like a little hinge situation. There's the inside. I'm going to show you real quick the whole suite because we haven't played with this yet. So you get the Thankful Garden. You would get the die sets, which you're going to stamp out the flowers and then cut them out. So they're a pretty big size. Like, this isn't full size on the cover. So that kind of gives you they're pretty big, an idea. I guess I could open it too, right? That would work. You get masks for this set, and we are going to be playing with these on Thursday. I'm super excited to do that. We know how much I love it. You get these pretty sequins, starburst sequins, and this 1/4 inch velvet ribbon. And then you get the paper. So we're going to do some paper play today. I really like, they did more of the black and white, which is my jam right now. So you get 6 different styles. You get a floral on one side, a black and white pattern on the other. Love that. So there's the floral. Let me hold it correctly. Little delicate flowers, and then some greenery. This is really pretty. There's the black and white. And so who can tell me what flowers these are? Because I have no idea my flowers. Probably Karen, right? You could tell me. So what is this and what is that? Now I'm going to guess completely wrong. I'm going to say this is some sort of poppy and this is a hydrangea. No clue if that's right. But those are, in my brain, that's what came up. So black and white little dots. Then we have some green, garden green grid. And then a floral pattern, which we are going to fussy cut out for the card today, the flowers. So I didn't have to stamp and color. I just cut them out. And you get 2 sheets of each of these in a pack. I did not already say that. Let me see. Hi, Cindy. Welcome in. Okay, so one of them is a hydrangea. Thank you, Sherry. Who else? Who are my gardening gals? Because I know they're here. Oh, good. All right, you got your sound back. Very, 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 very good. All right, so we just need to figure out what the other one is. No clue. Okay, so let me get my pieces. Now, the one thing I forgot, and I just realized that, but we can fix it on the fly, it's no big deal, is there is a little hinge mechanism to hold our card front on. And I totally spaced that. And then I thought about it right before I came on and didn't cut it because Lord only knows why. I'm not feeling good. So this is a 4 1/4 by 11 inch panel, and I just did some scoring on it. So we scored it in half at 5 1/2. Then I started at the end, so I went 2 1/4, and then 4 1/2, and then of course the 5 1/2. So this will give you the book binder, and then it will give you the little fanciness. So you need to fold, valley fold for that one. You don't have to crease it, just fold it with your finger. And then for the middle, you're going to do a mountain fold. So you're going to fold inward. So it makes like a little rocker hinge when we get done. Now let me grab my cutting thingy. Very technical term. And for yours, I would suggest doing whatever color your base is for cardstock, but I just have this scrap, so I'll use the scrap. And what is it? It is, right, 1/2 inch. So it's a 1/2 inch strip. I'm going to do 2 inches. Why not? So we need 2 of these. So 1/2 inch by 2 inch. And if I was smart, I would have scored in the middle. Lily, please go lay down. Go lay down. It's not time yet, okay? And I'm just going to score it in the middle at 1 inch. Lily. Oh my God. Sorry, guys. I'm annoyed with her because of her little clicky lead press on nails. I'm just going to do it correct because I can't go down like that. This is how I did it to begin with. I cut the black cardstock. Now, that white paper was Hobby Lobby Crapadoony paper. This is the good cardstock from Stampin' Up! And here's the difference. When I scored that white paper, it went right through my, trying to do this so you can see what I'm doing. It went right through the paper, and now I have Kirby screaming at me. Right. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to score it in half first. Then we're going to trim it. Do you hear him? It's insane. It is totally insane between him crying to get in, her clicking to get out. And you know, there's other adults in this house that could be helping, but do they? No. All right, so there you go. We have our mechanisms. They're not going to rip or tear or crack because I used the good cardstock and now we're all caught up. Sorry. I'm slapping things and I can't take it. And I'm going to let the cat in. I'm going to let the dogs out. And then I will be able to focus. Get out. Kirby, are you coming? No, I'm not. Okay. I'm back. It's all going to be okay. Somebody drive over here. I need a hug. Okay. Leave me alone. I'm having a day. My husband just looked in like, what is happening? Okay. I'm better now. I'm sorry. It's just, you know, I don't even have to tell you. You know, sometimes. All right. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to stamp my sentiments and get all that good stuff done. And maybe if I do some coloring, I'll calm down. Thank you. Hi, Brenda. Thank you for the hugs. I'm telling you, my goodness. It's just that kind of a day. There we go. See, I'm already better because it's quiet now. Oh. Okay, now I got to figure out, you want, this is 4 1/4 by 4. You want the 4 1/4, the longer side, to be lengthways and the 4 to be up and down. So that, you know, because the card base is 4 1/4, so it would go edge to edge. So just make sure, maybe practice like before you stamp, make sure it fits correctly. That's what I would suggest because it's only 1/4 of an inch off. Visually, it's very hard to see which side is longer. So that's just a little tip. So I've already blocked up my flower stamp that I want to use. And it's so big. I mean, look at how big that is. I'm just going to do a partial on the inside because that would take the whole inside. Let's see. I'm going to do it like that, and we can do a little coloring. So good. And then on the inside, so the outside says with love, and the inside is a little and thanks. I thought that was pretty cute. Like that. Might be crooked. We're not going to talk about it. We are not going to talk. Nothing is going to just get me down today. You know what I'm saying, guys? Okay. So I have some light, pretty and pink. I'm trying to decide. I think I am going to do this. Because when I did my example card, it wasn't really like this pretty and pink. It's a little bit, got a little bit of yellow to it, I think. Okay. I'm just going to zone out and relax. It doesn't have to be perfect. You can make it kind of artsy, you know? Just smush some in there. Okay, so I just threw some color down. Now I have some retired colors that I'm going to try. This is Rococo Rose. And I'm not following the rules of blending, I feel. I'm just smushing some color on, making it more artistic. Right? I think it's pretty good. It's not bad. It's not bad. The blender does the work. It makes us look good. We don't have to really fuss with it. But it gives it that pop of color. And that's what that's my jam lately, is like the pop of color with the black and white cards. So we're just going to go with it today. A little bit like this. Okay, done. What do we think? It's not quite the color of this, but it definitely, it's matching a little bit better to my brain. So I'm happy with it. We're going to go with it. Okay, so all the stamping is together, and now it's just time to assemble. So I'm going to bring that card base back in. I'm going to grab some glue. I'm going to pray that I don't have to struggle with it today. Which, of course, it's just that kind of day, right? What did I post today about starting over? Dang it, I didn't know I was talking about this live, but here we are, people. See, I tell you guys these things, but it's because really I need the encouragement. I figure if I need it, so does everybody else. That's my thought processes on it. Just know that if you've had a bad day or you're struggling, you're not the only one. You know, I'm somewhere in my craft room struggling. Okay. And sticky. Struggling and sticky. Two things I hate. Okay. So I'm just going to put a little strip, that paper, on the spine, like that. Now, the little hinges I struggled with earlier, we're going to use those now. Fold them in half, put some glue on one half, just a little bit. And what I want you to do is line it up with your crease and glue it so that the open flap goes up. Okay, so let's do it again. I'm going to fold it. Now for this one, the open side is going to the outsides of the card, not towards the inside. So I'm going to glue the half of the flap, and now I'm going to line it up with the first one. It doesn't have to be perfect because we're covering this. Just give it a second to set up. Make sure that both the flaps go up. Can you see that? I know it's black. That might be hard to see. So you're making a hinge, and that is where we're going to nest. And I'm just going to let this set for a second so that I don't mess it up. Now, I have a square mat and the white one that we stamped. I'm going to throw some glue on that and just mat that one down. Okay, now I thought it was kind of cool. I cut some of the leaves out with the dies, and I'm just gonna stick those down, putting them on the paper. Now I'm gonna cover part of that up. In fact, one whole leaf, but that's okay. I cut this out of the Designer Series paper. You can position this a little bit off because it's going to be centered in your card. So you don't have to worry about it hanging over and then your card wouldn't fit in the envelope. That's fine. You can overlap this. Now I'm going to bring this back in. You're going to take your Designer Series paper panels, put a little glue on them, and you're going to glue those down right over the bottom flap, but make sure that the middles are still sticking up because you're going to need those. And we've done this before, but just in case we have anyone new watching, I'm so sorry that this is your first one. I am a hot mess express all the time, but maybe not quite this much. Okay, so now I'm going to put a little glue down on those, or use your tape runner. And just try to get that as straight as you can. And there we go. Okay, so when you fold it, kind of pops out. Magic. And then the inside of the card, we have to glue here. Now, if you want, this is a great time to wrap some twine or ribbon around this. I'm going to leave it plain. I think I've struggled enough today, but you guys fancy it up. I'm just going to throw some glue down, and then I'm going to take my handy dandy dollar store clothespins, and we're just going to pinch that and let those dry for a second. Now, while that's doing its thing, I'm going to go in with some of our sequins. Now, I really liked the yellow with this card, pink and yellow, thought it went good, but you do you. I'm just going to kind of dot them around. Okay. Give that a second. Okay, guys, I got through it. Whew! I didn't know if I was going to. So, thanks, Terry. How you doing? It's just that pop of color, right? I like it. Hi, Pam. Welcome in. Thank you for the hug, my friend. I appreciate it. Yeah, I don't know what's wrong with me. I think it's just allergies. And I get seasonal allergies pretty often, but I'm going to have to go get some Zyrtec or something because, it's just awful. All right, there we go. 2 cards done. Let me know if you're going to try this, maybe with a different set. What set would you use? Oh, thank you, Cindy. I appreciate it. Okay, I'm going to flip up. We'll chit-chat for a second. Close your eyes. And hopefully we're back. I didn't touch anything. All right. So, for Thursday, we're going to be using the masks. We're going to be creating the cards, then cutting them out, or creating the flowers, I should say, and then using those. But I don't know why, it just felt like a fun full day, and those flowers were so pretty. I just had to use them. So that is what's going on. Do I have any updates for you guys? You're going to try it, but you don't know with what set, Cheryl? Yeah, I know. It really could go, that's the thing I like about Fun Folds. Really, they can go with any set. So, really, whatever you got. And whatever occasion you need a card for, you know. If it's a birthday, maybe put a piece of cake or balloons. If you got those butterflies out still, those would be really pretty and would really pop off. And if you didn't want to use a square for your sentiment focal point, you could use a circle. Maybe you have a punch or a die. Really, you could do anything with that. So, what else was I going to say? I don't know. I got a lot going on. I'm super excited for this weekend. The besties and I are getting together. I hope I'm peppier by then. If not, it's fine. When the ladies get there, I'll pep up. Or Mom will just be like, snap at it. We had crazy weather today, which was kind of exciting. It got really windy for a while and dark, and I thought it was just gonna like unload with some rain. We didn't get any, but maybe the valley did. But Thursday we're definitely getting rain. Now watch, nothing happens, but when I come on, I could be like, guys, it's crazy out. I don't know why I'm like this. I love weather. Probably because it's always sunny and beautiful here normally. So it's like the weather people in Vegas they're like, guys, we might have a drop of rain. I'm not sure. It could happen. It's very exciting though. It's very exciting. Or wind. Wind is very exciting here because, that's what we have. It's hot and windy. Or windy and hot. I don't know. That's my forecast. All right. I'm going to go. I'm going to stop being weird. I'm going to get myself together. I love you guys. I appreciate you. And I'll see you in the